Be me, 27 years old, archivist for a mid-sized municipal library. Job consists of scanning documents from the 1980s. Dust, silence, and the hum of a flatbed scanner. Live in a studio apartment on the 4th floor. Building is brick. Pre-war smells like boiled cabbage and floor wax. Rent is cheap because the elevator works 60% of the time. Routine is absolute. Wake up at 6:30 a.m. Black coffee, no sugar. Toast, slightly burnt. Walk to work. Scan papers until eyes bleed. Walk home. Microwave dinner. Read until 11 p.m. Sleep. Repeat. No friends nearby. Moved here for the job. Content with the silence. Or so I tell myself. One Tuesday in November. New tenant moves into 4B. Directly across the hall. I hear the thumping of furniture. Pivot, pivot, screamed in a female voice. I turn up the volume on my white noise machine. Ignore it. 2 days later. Leaving for work. Door opens across the hall. Girl comes out. Messy bun, oversized gray cardigan, paint on her hands. She drops a box of tea bags. Earl Grey spills everywhere. I pause. Look at the tea. Look at her. She looks at me. Oops, she says. I nod once. Step over the tea bags. Walk to the stairs. Don't look back. Interaction time. 10 seconds. Heart rate unchanged. That night. Knock on my door. Open it. It's her, holding a small plate with 2 cookies. They look burnt. Hi, I'm Lena, she says. Sorry about the tea massacre this morning. I stare at the cookies. I'm Anon, I say. I made peace offerings, she says. I think I used salt instead of sugar, but the thought counts, right? I take the plate. Thanks. Okay, bye. She runs back into her apartment. I close the door. Taste 1 cookie. Definitely salt. I eat both of them anyway. Wash the plate. Set it on the counter. Return to reading. The silence feels slightly different now. Week passes. I leave the plate in front of her door before work. Come back home. Plate is gone. A small sticky note is on my door. Thanks for returning the china. L. Handwriting is loopy and chaotic. I stick the note in the trash. Take it out of the trash. Put it in a drawer. Just to keep the counter clean. December arrives. Weather turns to slush and gray rain. Heating in the building is sporadic. I'm wearing 2 sweaters inside. Knock on the door. It's Lena, wrapped in a blanket like a burrito. My radiator is making demon noises, she says. Okay, I say. Can you listen to it? The super isn't answering. I sigh. Put down my book. Follow her into 4B. Her apartment is the mirror image of mine. But chaotic. Canvases everywhere. Half-painted landscapes. Plants on every surface. Most plants look thirsty. Smells like turpentine and vanilla. Radiator is hissing and clanking. I crouch down. Turn the valve slightly to the left to bleed the air. Hissing stops. Clanking stops. Heat begins to radiate. I stand up. Air bubble, I say. She looks at me like I just performed open-heart surgery. You're a wizard, she says. It's just physics, I say. Do you want tea? Not spilled this time. I hesitate. My schedule says reading time. Okay, I say. We sit on her floor because her couch is covered in laundry. Drink tea, she talks. A lot. Talks about the color of the sky. Gray. Talks about her job. Freelance illustrator. Talks about how much she hates the elevator. I nod. Say yeah occasionally. Sip tea. It's warm. After 20 minutes, I stand up. I have to go, I say. Thanks for the heat, Anon, she says. Walk back to my apartment. Sit in my chair. Pick up my book, read the same paragraph 4 times. Can still smell vanilla. January. Routine shifts slightly. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we meet at the mailboxes. Unspoken schedule. 5:45 p.m. Junk, bill junk. She narrates her mail sorting. Utility bill, I say, holding mine up. Riveting, she says. She wears a different oversized sweater every time. Yellow, teal, maroon. Always paint on her hands. Sometimes on her face. I don't point it out. One Thursday, she isn't there. I wait 5 minutes. Pretend to read a flyer for a pizza place. She doesn't show. I walk up the stairs slowly. Pause at her door. Silence. Go into my apartment. Make dinner. Eat standing up. Feel annoyed. Why am I annoyed? It's just a neighbor. Next day. Find her sitting on the front steps of the building. Crying. Quietly. Just tears leaking out. It's snowing lightly? I stop. Panic internally. I am bad at emotions. I am an archivist. I deal with paper, not tears. I sit down next to her. Leave about 2 feet of space. Don't say anything. Just sit. Watch the snow turn to sludge on the sidewalk. After 10 minutes, she sniffs. I didn't get the grant, she whispers. Oh, I say. I really needed it. For painting? Yeah. Silence again. I reach into my bag. Pull out a granola bar. Chocolate chip. My emergency snack. Hand it to her. She looks at it. Looks at me. Cracks a tiny smile. Is this magic emotional support granola? It has chocolate, I say. She opens it. Eats half. Thanks, Anon. You're welcome. We sit for another 10 minutes. My butt is freezing. Don't move until she stands up. February. She starts knocking on my door on Fridays. Movie night, she declares. I don't have a TV. I say. I have a laptop, she says. She invites herself in. Sets up her laptop on my coffee table. We sit on my couch. Watch bad horror movies. She screams at the jump scares. Grabs my arm. Then let's go quickly. Sorry, she says. It's okay, I say. I don't look at her. Focus on the screen. Focus on the spot where her hand was. Feels warm. She critiques the set design. That blood looks like ketchup. It's too opaque. The lighting is inconsistent, I add. Nerd, she says. Artist, I retort. She laughs. It's a loud, unself-conscious sound. Bounces off my bare walls. My apartment feels less empty. March. I get the flu. Bad. Fever, chills, dying. Stay in bed for 2 days. Miss work. Don't answer the door. 3rd day. Key turns in the lock. I forgot the super gave her a spare key for emergencies when I went to visit my parents for Christmas. She walks in. You're alive, she says. I groan. Buried under 3 blankets. Go away, I croak. Contagious. I have an immune system of steel, she says. She disappears into the kitchen. Clattering sounds. Smells like ginger and chicken. She comes back with a bowl. Soup, she says. Eat. I sit up slowly, head spinning. Take the bowl. Did you make this? Ken content. She admits, but I added fresh scallions. I eat it. Best soup I've ever had. She sits in the chair by the window. Reads my book while I eat. Doesn't talk, just turns pages. Sun hits her hair. Dust motes dance around her. I finish the soup, fall asleep. Wake up 4 hours later. She's gone. Bowl is washed on the drying rack. Glass of water and 2 ibuprofen on the nightstand. Note: don't die. L. I keep the note. Put it in the drawer with the other one. April. Spring finally hits. We start spending time on the fire escape. Technically not allowed. We don't care. I bring coffee. She brings a sketchbook. I watch the traffic below. She sketches the pigeons. That one has a limp, she points out. That's Bob, I say. You named the pigeon? He's irregular. She sketches me. I pretend not to notice. Don't move. Try to look stoic and mysterious. Probably look tired and pale. You have a weird nose, she says. Thanks. I like it. It has character. Stomach does a weird flip. Probably the coffee. Your plants are dying, I say, pointing to her window box. I know, she sighs. I have a black thumb. You're overwatering them. How do you know? Yellow leaves. I reach over. Stick a finger in the soil. Swamp, I say. Fix them? She asks. Big eyes. I sigh. Fine. I take over custody of her plants. Water them on a schedule. Prune the dead bits. They start to thrive. Green and lush. She calls me the plant whisperer. I buy a small succulent for my own apartment. Name it Robert. May. Her birthday. I panic. What do I get her? We aren't dating. We are neighbor friends, co-conspirators against the landlord. I go to an art supply store, stare at brushes for an hour, have no idea what I'm doing. Ask a clerk with blue hair. She does watercolors, I say. Buy a set of high-end paper. Expensive. Wrap it in brown paper. No bow. Knock on her door. She opens it. Wearing a dress. Looks nice. Different. Happy birthday, I say. Shove the package at her. She opens it. Gasps. Anon. This is the good stuff. The really good stuff. The clerk said it was archival quality. She hugs me. Tight. Smells like vanilla and cheap wine. I stand there, arms stiff, then slowly pat her back. 2 pats. She pulls away, eyes shining. Come in. Some friends are here. I freeze. Friends. Real people. I shouldn't intrude. Shut up. Come in. She drags me in. 3 other people. Loud, artistic types. They look at me. This is Anon, Lena says. He saved my radiator and my plants. The wizard, one guy says. He has a mustache and a scarf inside. I nod. Stand in the corner by the snack table. Eat pretzels. Watch Lena laugh. She glows in this room. She is the center of gravity. I am a satellite, drifting in the dark. The guy with the scarf puts his arm around her. She leans into him, laughs at his joke. Something cold settles in my chest. Indigestion. Must be the pretzels. I leave after an hour. Work tomorrow, I lie. It's Saturday. She waves. Thanks for the paper, Anon. Scarf guy is whispering in her ear. I close my door, sit in the dark. Don't turn on the light. June. Heat wave. No AC in the building. Windows open 24/7. I can hear her music, jazz, soft and slow. I can hear her talking, sometimes on the phone, sometimes to Scarf Guy. He's there a lot. I see him in the hallway. We nod. He calls me buddy. I hate him, irrationally. He seems nice enough, but he takes up her time. Movie nights stop. Mailbox meetings become brief. Hi, Anon, gotta run. She rushes off with him. I go back to my routine. Scan papers, microwave dinner, read. But the silence is heavy now. It has weight. It presses on my eardrums. I look at the succulent, Robert. She's busy, I tell the plant. Robert says nothing. July. I come home late, worked overtime to avoid the empty apartment. 8 p.m. Walking up the stairs. Hear shouting from 4B. Male voice. Angry. You're so chaotic, Lena. You can't just live like this. Lena's voice. High and sharp. This is who I am, Mark. You knew that. Mark. Scarf guy is named Mark. Dumb name. Door slams. Mark storms out. Almost runs into me. Move, he snaps. I don't move. Stand my ground. He steps around me, grumbling. I hear the downstairs door slam. Silence in the hallway. I stand in front of 4B. Raise my hand to knock. Hesitate. Put my hand down. Go into my apartment. Pace the floor. 10 minutes. 20 minutes. I can't focus. I grab a pint of ice cream from the freezer. Ben & Jerry's. 2 spoons. Go to the hall. Knock. Softly. Go away, Mark, she yells. It's Anon. I say, I have dairy products. Silence. Lock clicks. Door opens. She looks wrecked. Mascara running. Eyes red. Hi, she says. Fish food, I say, holding up the tub. She steps back. I come in. We sit on the floor again. Eat ice cream out of the carton. Silence for a long time. He said, I'm too much, she says. He's wrong, I say. My apartment is a mess. My life is a mess. I look around. Paints, canvas, dying plants. I haven't been over to water them. It's colorful, I say. It's a disaster. My apartment is clean, I say. She looks at me. So? It's boring, I say. I come here to not be bored. She stares at me. Tears stop. You think I'm not boring? You are the least boring person I have ever met. She puts her head on my shoulder. Damp cheek on my work shirt? I freeze, then relax, lean my head against hers, just for a second. Thanks, Anon. Eat your ice cream. It's melting. August. Mark is history. Routine is back, but upgraded. We cook together on Sundays. My kitchen, because it has counter space. She chops vegetables. Badly. Uneven chunks. I fix them when she's not looking. We make stir-fry. Pasta. Tacos. We talk about everything. My scanning job? Her annoying clients. Whether aliens exist. She says yes. I say statistically probable but unlikely to visit. One night? Washing dishes. Elbows brush. We don't move away. Stand there, scrubbing a pot together. The air feels thick, like before a thunderstorm. She looks up at me. Soap suds on her nose. I have the urge to wipe it off. With my thumb. My hand twitches. I don't do it. Missed a spot? I say. You're the worst, she laughs. Hip bumps mine. I almost drop the pot. September, my birthday. I don't tell people. Just another day. Come home from work. Note on my door. Roof. Now. L. I go up to the roof. Sun is setting. Sky is purple and orange. She's there. Small folding table setup. 2 cupcakes. A bottle of cheap champagne. Happy birthday, old man, she says. How did you know? I saw your license when you dropped your wallet once. I have a memory for dates. We sit on the parapet. Drink champagne out of mugs. 28, she says. How does it feel? The same as 27. You're depressing. I'm realistic. Make a wish, she says, pointing to the first star. That's a satellite, I say. Just wish, damn it. I close my eyes. Think about my clean, quiet apartment. Think about her messy, loud life. Think about how I don't want to go back to the silence. Okay, I say. What did you wish for? Can't tell you. Rules. She punches my arm, softly. Leaves her hand there. I cover her hand with mine. Her fingers lace with mine. We sit there. Watch the city lights turn on. One by one. Hand in hand. Heart pounding like a jackhammer. Trying to breathe normally. She rests her head on my shoulder. This is nice, she whispers. Yeah, I say. It is. October. Halloween. She convinces me to dress up. We're going as Mulder and Scully, she says. I'm not wearing a wig, I say. You're Mulder. You just need a suit and a badge. I wear a suit every day. See? Effortless. We go to a party at a local bar. Her friends are there. No Mark. People ask if we're a couple. We're neighbors, I say. Partners, she corrects. FBI. She winks. Later in the night. Crowded bar. Someone bumps into her. She stumbles into me. I catch her. Arms around her waist. She looks up. Face flushed. Music is loud. Thanks, Mulder, she yells. Watch your step, Scully. We don't let go. Swaying slightly to the music. Her hands are on my chest. I can feel the heat through my shirt. Someone spills a drink near us. Moment breaks. We step apart. Walk home in the cold air. Shoulders touching. Get to her door. Fun night, she says. Yeah. She looks at her keys. Looks at me. Do you want to come in for tea? It's 2 a.m. I have work tomorrow, I say. Automatic response. Stupid response. She smiles. A little sad? Right. Routine. Good night. Anon. She goes inside. I go into my apartment. Bang my head against the door. Gently. Idiot. November. 1 year since she moved in. Anniversary of the tea massacre. I buy a box of Earl Grey. Leave it at her door. Knock. Wait. No answer. Maybe she's out. Leave the box. Next day, box is still there. Strange. Knock again. No answer. Call her phone. Goes to voicemail. Panic starts. Low buzz in my ears. Go to the super. Have you seen Lena in 4B? Oh, yeah. Her mom got sick. She left yesterday morning. Went back to Ohio. Ohio. When is she coming back? Super shrugs. Took a big bag. Said she didn't know. I go back upstairs. Look at the tea box. Pick it up. Take it into my apartment. Put it on the counter. The silence is back. It's deafening. Worse than before. Because now I know what the noise sounded like. December. No Lena. Text messages are sporadic. Mom is stable but needs help. Hospital food sucks. Miss the city, I reply. Hope she gets better. It's cold here. I watered your plants. I have a key. I go into 4B every 2 days. Water the plants. Dust the surfaces. It feels like a museum of her. Smell of vanilla is fading. Smells like dust now. I sit on her floor. In the silence. It feels wrong. I realize I hate my routine. I hate the scanning. I hate the microwave dinners. I hate the empty evenings. Christmas. Alone. Watch a horror movie on my laptop. It's not funny without her screaming. Drink eggnog. Feel miserable. January. Snowstorm. Big one. City shuts down. I'm working from home. Sorting digital files. Power flickers. Goes out. Darkness. Silence is absolute. I sit on my couch, wrapped in a blanket, shivering. Knock on the door. My heart stops. Starts again. Triple speed. I stumble to the door. Open it. It's her, covered in snow. Suitcase behind her. Face red from cold. The elevator is broken, she pants. Walked up 4 flights. You're back, I say. Mom's okay. Sister took over. She looks at me, shivering. My apartment is freezing. Radiator is acting up again. Come in, I say. She drags her suitcase in. I close the door. Darkness makes it intimate. I light a candle. I missed you, she says. Voice cracks. I missed the noise, I say. She laughs, steps closer. Just the noise? I look at her in the candlelight. Messy hair. Melting snow on her coat. No, I say. I missed the tea. And the burnt cookies. And the bad movies. I take a breath. I missed you. She smiles. Real smile. Good. She reaches out. Takes my hand. Cold fingers against warm palm. I'm freezing, Anon. Warm me up. I pull her into a hug. Bury my face in her hair. Smells like snow and train station. And underneath, vanilla. We stand there in the dark, swaying slightly. I bought you tea, I whisper. I saw it, she says. On your counter. It's Earl Grey. My favorite. She pulls back slightly. Looks up. Are you going to kiss me, or do we have to wait another year? I don't answer. Just lean down, kiss her. Tastes like cold air and chapstick. She kisses back. Warm. Alive. The silence is gone, replaced by the sound of our breathing. The sound of my heart. The sound of her suitcase falling over. We laugh against each other's lips. Welcome home, I say. Good to be back, neighbor. We move to the couch. Sit under the blankets, watching the candle burn down. Power comes back on an hour later. Lights flood the room. We blink. Don't move apart. My radiator, she says. I'll fix it tomorrow. I say. Okay. She rests her head on my chest. Closes her eyes. Routine? She asks. New routine, I say. She falls asleep. I watch her breathe. Look around my apartment. It's still clean, still organized, but now her coat is on the floor. Her boots are by the door. She is on my couch. It's messy. It's perfect. I close my eyes. Best sleep of my life. Electricity bill will probably go up. Don't care.